What is going on, guys? Money Webby here, back again on Wednesday. We have a nice little slate here today. Coming off a weird night last night, Nikola Jokic had a very disappointing night. He was set up to have a good night against the Jazz, but their offense was just abysmal. They couldn't get anything going. Jokic was the only guy that really could do anything or set anything up on the offense. Then they ended up getting blown out in the fourth quarter, so we didn't see as many minutes there. But we're back again here on Wednesday. Hopefully we can avoid some bad luck on this slate. I got my top 5 plays for today. I feel very good about them at the moment, so I think they should work out here today. A bigger slate, less possibilities of just weird stuff happening and one guy really screwing you over on these bigger slates compared to the smaller slates like yesterday. So drop a like on the video. If you're ready to bounce back here tonight, have a good friggin' night, and subscribe if you haven't already to get these plays every single day. So we're going to kick it off with the reigning MVP, Russell Westbrook. He's starting to friggin' heat up as of late, going against Orlando here. Over 60 the last 3 games, and he had 70 the game before that. So he's really on fire as of late, getting a lot of triple-doubles, and I think he can get another one in this game against Orlando. Orlando plays at a very fast pace, and their defense against point guards is very bad. We saw last year Russell Westbrook, I was at the game. I went to school down in Tampa Bay last year. Went to a Magic game. It was like $5 ago. So I said, why not? I'll see Russell Westbrook in person. He ends up dropping 57 points in that overtime game against Orlando. So he definitely is capable of having a great game again here against Orlando. Elfrid Payton, a pretty bad defender. So I think he can get a lot of points and get the stats that he always gets and have over 60 DraftKings points again in this game at 11,200, pretty solid price, as he can return over 5 times value in this great matchup. And just got to hope that it stays close. But the Thunder haven't been playing that good on the road, so I think Westbrook should play like his full complement of minutes, around 40 minutes again in this game. So lock him in, especially if he's on fire. He's gonna want to stay in that game. Next up, we got Caris LeVert. Gets a boost with him being in the starting lineup, going against Dallas here tonight. Hollis Jefferson currently listed as doubtful, so I'm going to guess he doesn't play. We saw LeVert start last game against Houston. He got 29 minutes and 27 DraftKings points. When this guy is given opportunities, normally he does pretty well, especially getting the DraftKings points. He can fill it up in a couple of different categories. So I think he can have another good night here, maybe get over 30 minutes because he got blown up by Houston in that game, so he wasn't able to surpass 30 minutes in that one. But the Nets do like to kind of cap off their minutes, so I can see around 31 minutes maybe in this game for LeVert, especially if he's doing better and in kind of an easier matchup against Dallas here. Both these teams are bottom of the barrel. I think it'll be pretty high scoring as well. Brooklyn likes to push the pace in Dallas. They kind of have some guys that can push the pace, like friggin' Dennis Smith Jr. and J.J. Barea. So I think LeVert has a nice little game here at 4,600. Lock him in. And next up, we got another guy in this game. I really like this Dallas-Brooklyn game. Harrison Barnes, I recommended him last time he played. His floor is just too good, and the upside is crazy here. Going against Brooklyn, their defense is just so bad. He had a tough game against San Antonio because of the matchup. Wasn't able to shoot very well, but he still is able to get that floor with the rebounds, assists, and just everything else. So I think he can have a nice game here, score a bit better, maybe get around like 20 actual scoring points, and be able to get the rebounds and assists to put on top of that and easily get over 30 DraftKings points in this game. So lock him in. Next up, we're going to go with the little midget here, Kyle Lowry, at point guard, going against Charlotte. He's matched up against Michael Carter-Williams in this game now. Not as good of a defender as Kemba Walker here, because Kemba Walker is out for this game. So I think that gives Lowry a boost, and he's been able to go off in the last couple of games. Last game against Atlanta, he had only 27 minutes. He had 43 DraftKings points. And a couple games before that, 57 and 52. So he's feeling himself as of late. Been racking up the stats. Perfect for DraftKings. And against Charlotte, with Michael Carter-Williams, MCW, I think he can do it again here at 7,800 at home. Toronto is a very good team at home, shooting 50% from the field at home. So he's definitely feeling himself at home. Only 29 minutes as well, and averaging 30 DraftKings points. So I'm guessing they're blowing teams out. But if this game stays close against Charlotte, then Lowry's going to have a huge game here. So lock him in there. Crazy upside against MCW, and with the ability for him to get rebounds, assists, and score. And then we're going to go with J.J. Barea. I mentioned him with the pace thing, whatever. 4,600 going against Brooklyn. Their defense is bad everywhere pretty much. So I think JJ Barea can have a nice game here. His minutes have been kind of down. I wish he got a bit more minutes, but he's able to do so much. In the minutes that he's given, he can score, he can pass very well. So I think he can have a nice game here, especially if he's like hitting the ball well or like on fire. I mean, just like shooting very well. He's going to get a bit more run here against San Antonio, a very good defensive team. He had 37 DraftKings points. Brooklyn is like the opposite of San Antonio defensively. So I think Barea can have a nice game here. 4,600, the price is up a bit, but so he's not able to return as much upside on that price, but I think he can easily get 25 plus DraftKings points as long as he's getting the minutes here. You never know with coaches, but I think he should be getting over 20 minutes again here. He just struggled against OKC, so he only got 17 minutes, but he's been pretty consistent as of late, like around 20 to 30 DraftKings points for the most part, and this is a great matchup, so I think he'll be safe to throw in your lineup, so lock them in. So that's the top 5. You got Westbrook, LeVert, Barnes, Lowry, and JJ Barea. I feel very good about it. 5,200 remaining per player. And for my Dollar Tree play, similar to what I can't even freaking spell right now. Similar to I guess his Jonathan has an O. I messed that up. So Jonathan Simmons at 4,500. Going against OKC, he got put in the starting lineup as well. Similar to Karis LeVert, I was going to say. Just that extra minutes and opportunity is really going to help him out. He got 21 points against Indiana last game with 34 minutes, so I think he should get 30-plus minutes here against OKC. The matchup isn't that great, but minutes-based, Simmons is a very good scorer. And I think that he's going to be one of the ones helping them keep up in this matchup. OKC's pretty good down low, so maybe Vucevic and Gordon kind of struggle and kind of have Simmons take over the reins in this game, as he is one of their better scorers. They're paying him a lot of money, so they got to give Simmons the rock in this game at 4,500. Over 30 minutes, he's able to do a lot, I believe, in this game. Against OKC, I like the price, so lock them in. So that is it, guys. 5,600 remaining per player after that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Drop a like in the video if you did. Thank you for all the likes yesterday on the video. We surpassed 100 likes in that one, so thank you. Let's try to get over 70 in this video if we could. And subscribe if you haven't already to get these winning plays every single day. So I wish you guys the best of luck on this slate on Wednesday, and we'll see you back here again on Thursday.